Today, as you have seen on the title of the video, I am going to tell you the story of one of the most powerful human beings for me and for you also. I'm really sure I'm going to tell you the story of Al-Ustad Ahmad Shugairi, and maybe for you he was always like that, but with this story you're going to discover that he really wasn't like that in the beginning. So I really want you to listen to this story as a podcast, maybe, to understand really how did he start his journey. And let's start. Hi guys, welcome back to another new video. I hope that you are doing good and well. And if you don't know me, or maybe this is the first time for you watching this video, welcome. My name is Ines, and what I do in my channel English for a Better Life is that I help you to understand and to learn English by effective, enjoyable, and very simple ways. And so in today's video, I wanted to tell you the story. As you know, I started a new season about stories because I think it's a really funny way to, follow the story, to learn expressions and words. And so in today's video, this is what we are going to do. Also, just to tell you, a lot of people tell me that you should do some subtitles in English, and you can have them automatically. You can click on CC under the video, or also it depends on where is it, but sometimes it's under the video, sometimes it's above the video. It's CC, just click on it and choose English, and here we are. You have also the transcription also under the video, so you have a lot of other ways to see the subtitles in English. Alright, so to start, Ahmad Shugairi was born in May 6th, 1973 in Arabi Saudia, in Saudi Arabia, and more precisely in Jeddah. So we have some people say that he also have some Palestinian roots because his family came from Hijaz. So he studied in Saudi Arabia all of his life, and he was in the Manarat school at high school. When he had just 17 years old, he decided to move to the United States so he can continue his studies at college, more precisely at California, to get his degrees in management and entrepreneurship so that he can help his father lately on his company. Something that you need to know is that when Ahmed had just 14 years old, he started to smoke, and he started to smoke a lot during the years. He also said that he wasn't really consistent on his prayers. So just to know that his family is a really, protective family, especially, in deen and salat and everything. But his parents never obliged him, or let's say remind him every time to keep praying every single day. And so this thing really influenced him badly. He wasn't really consistent on his prayer. However, his father was like, he had some, limits, some red flags. You don't have to pass those limits. Like he hated if maybe Ahmed's lied to him or something like that. So, he have some criteria that you don't have to pass through it. So when Ahmed moved to the United States for his studies, so it was good for him for his studies, but also he felt a certain, he felt free from his parents, that he can do anything he wants. And so that really influenced him badly. Then he met his first wife, who is called Yasmin, but they got divorced after just 2 years of marriage. And so after they have been divorced, Ahmed was really feeling down, and he got into a really deep depression. So what he was doing is that he was smoking even more. As I told you, he never have been consistent on his salat and prayers, and also he even started to hang out with some groups and bad influence friends. So generally he wasn't taking care of his mental and physical health. So one day, Ahmad Shugairi was at home, and he felt this strong feeling to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so he decided to go, and he went right away to the mosque to perform Salat al-Asr. And he said actually that when he performed his first prostration, he really, like, his body started by trembling, and trembling with humility. So it was very, very strong for him, and it was a moment that he never forget it. And from that moment, he said that he never leaves his prayer again. And he also started to give up bad habits like smoking. So he gave up his bad influenced friends or his bad group, and he gave up smoking. But he was fighting for 2 years, and it wasn't easy for him. Imagine that you have been smoking for 14 years old. It's not easy, it's not easy from a moment to another to give up smoking. So for him, it was really important to give up smoking, but it was a long journey of 2 years of trying to giving up smoking, but in the end, he succeeded. So after that, Ahmad Shugairi gets his diploma, and he decided to move to Saudi Arabia to start his own business. And also, by the way, he gets married with another woman, and she was a designer, so she designed for him the suits of Khawatir 5 and 6, I think, and they have also 2 children, Yusuf and Ibrahim. So, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted for Ahmad Shugairi to guide the young generation to the right path. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him this sense of explaining maybe the most complicated idea by simple ways and attractive and funny ways. And this is how he succeeded to attract the young people and the young generation. In 2002, he decided, or he participated on a show called Yalla Shabab. So in this show, like, he's trying to find some solutions for young people, and also to explain some important subjects, different, subjects. And also he participated on another show called Al-Rihla. And the main idea of this show is that he went with a bunch of other young people, to see the Da'iya Hamza Yusuf. So at that time, he had this idea of starting his own show, and from here in 2005, he started his own show called Khawatir, the famous Khawatir. And back then, it was just an episode in Ramadan of 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. And within the time, this episode of just 5 minutes was transformed to 11 seasons. 11 seasons. Yes, wow, just amazing. I think he really succeeded, as I told you. I think the things that really attract us or attract me is that it was good, educational, and also he travels around the world and showing us the cultures and the ideas of other people, and this thing, الإتقان, الإحسان, like everything was super amazing and attractive.
اللي أنا شايفه والله أعلم أنه النظام ده أقرب إلى النظام الإسلامي في التعامل مع المخطئ.
لو بدي أقول لك بتفصيل، نظام حياتهم نظام إسلامي. في الدولة بتعطيك مصاري لو محتاج، هاي الخزانة العامة للمسلمين،
بيت مال المسلمين،
بيت مال المسلمين. نفس هم واخدينهم، ناقصهم انهم يكونوا مسلمين ويكونوا احسن منا.
ومع كل هذه الاشياء اللي شفناها في المجتمع تحديدا تعامل.
So for this reason, Ahmad Shugairi was named one of like one of the 100 most powerful human in the Arabic world, because he really influenced us in a really good way. And he had so many rewards. I think in 2015 also he had a good reward. I don't really remember, but he had so many rewards because if you don't know, all of his projects that he did, like Khawatir, wasn't like in Arabic we say sharika غير مربحة. That means that he wasn't having any single money for the work that he was doing. All of the money was going to the associations or helping young generation or, you know, أفعال الخير. But he wasn't getting any money from all of his projects. So this is something really huge for me, really huge. Just to know that until now, I'm still rewatching some of his Khawatir episodes, and even if I know every single episode of Khawatir, but I am rewatching it because I really like it. I even showed it to my husband and he really confirmed that it's really, really, really great. So if you didn't watch it or you don't know Khawatir, I really advise you to do so and to watch it. I can say also that he changed absolutely my life, because when I was watching Khawatir, I was just a little girl and I was amazed by his, you know, his way of explaining things, especially explaining Islam in the good way, you know, in a simple way. Because you have sometimes some people saying, oh, this is haram, you don't have to do this, and da da da. But he really is not, I think he really understood what does that mean, Islam, and that Islam is a life. And he really helped me and helped you. I'm really sure that some of you know him, as some of you watched all of his Khawatir seasons. And so he really helped us, and in a certain way he saved us. You know, I learned so much educational things, so much amazing messages that he sent to us. So yeah, as I told you, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him this sense of explication to in an attractive way for young generation, because as you know, young people, you can't attract them very easily, you can't teach them very easily. So I think he really succeeded to attract us. He also had this genius idea to give a show called, I'm sure that you know it, called لو كان بيننا الحبيب. And the main idea of this show actually is to see how the people are going to interact, and they, like, he was asking them this question, like, imagine if the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam was with us nowadays, so how would you react? And it was a very emotional show, very attractive show and a very genius idea. So if you don't really remember, let me tell you this song. لو كان بيننا الحبيب من قريب أو بعيد نا 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 نا. Well, I don't really remember, but do you remember it now? Without forgetting that he is also an author. Yes, so he wrote all of these Khawatir seasons. He also wrote Khawatir from Japan in reference to season 5. And also he wrote My Trip with Gandhi. He wrote Scene that was released in 2021. And also he wrote a book that really, I think really succeeded, which is called 40, Kitab al-Arba'un. So if you don't know this book and you want to know more about it, there is a channel called Dopamikavin. Maybe some of you know it, maybe some of you not. If you don't know it, just search about Dopamikavin and you are going to find the the narrator is a really good narrator, and he's going to tell you the story of the 40 book of Ahmad Shugairi. So this was the story of Al-Ustad Ahmad Shugairi. I want to say that he really changed my life, and I really hope that you appreciate his story. As you have seen, he started from broken to someone who is, right now we can say, da'iya lil Islam, da'iya lil khair. So he is really someone who deserves. I hope that I described his story as he really deserved it. And also tell me on comments if he is your favorite personality, and tell me also who do you want to know, or who do you want me to tell you a story about. And I think I have a lot of personalities that I want to share with you their story, inspirational stories, and I really appreciated this video. I want to say thank you so much for being until the end of the video, and take care. Bye.
أنت مهم. أنت كإنسان لم تخلق عبثا. وجودك في الكون له سبب، فما في إنسان يستقل من نفسه أو يحس أنه ما له دور في الحياة، أو أنا مين، أنا ماشي على هامش الحياة.